All right, guys, this is Paul Singh, the market speculator, with the trade report for Wednesday, December 23rd, 2015. Remember, guys, today is the last full day of trading for the week, and we've got Christmas Eve tomorrow, so a half day. And then Friday, Christmas, the market is closed. Not a lot of action this week. Should be low volatility. Probably the best bet is not to really take any positions, but if you see something good, it doesn't hurt to take a small position here or there. Let's look at SPY here. We talked about this 200 level and then holding that level and then open gaps at 195 and 205. And at the time, they were both pretty close in terms of one was 5 points away, the other was 6. And which one will it hit first? And it looks like we're bouncing towards the 205 gap. The key is going to be here when we do bounce here, whether that's today or next week if it happens. Do we hold that level and break through, or do we just come back down from there? So we're really going to want to watch the action here. Technically, it would be 204.86. We'll give it up to 205. Can it close above there and then make that run up, or is it going to pull back in? So really important here. It is looking kind of top-ish here. And if we do break down this way, we've got 195 and then all the way down here at about 186. So we will be watching that very closely. In terms of current positions, PayPal, nice day yesterday, almost up to 37 here, and our target here is between 38 and 39. So everything looking good with PayPal. BIB, the leveraged biotech ETF, holding that 50-day moving average, and again, we're looking for that run up. Entry was around 68, and Facebook holding again that 50-day moving average right around our entry point. We're looking for the move to the old high to 110 and possibly a breakout into new highs. So we're taking it really slow, only 3 positions right now. If there's something good, I might go ahead and take a shot. In my more aggressive account, I traded one stock this week, and that's Run. I went over it a couple of days ago. In the report here, we talked about this huge move up, the 100% move. In a very short period of time, we got this negative candle. This would be the parabolic short. And then short here, and look at that flush yesterday. We talked about it pre-market, got the big move down. I covered in 2 spots here around 12 and then around right in the 1160s earlier in the day. It looked like it might bounce, and then it actually came back and it closed pretty negative. Now, anything can happen from here. We could get a little bounce, or we could continue here all the way down. What I'm going to be looking for here to trade aggressively, and these are very quick short setups, and not too big in position size, because if it does ramp up, you don't want to be caught overnight. But if it starts to bounce in here, gets up in here maybe 13, sometimes they can even double top and get up in 14 and 15 and then fail. But I will watch for the bounce and then another short signal and see if we can get that next leg down. So a number of ways this can go right now. I won't alert or trade out of this account, but if you're interested, watch Run for another short setup in the coming days. And I wouldn't want to hold this over the holiday weekend. So it's something, if I thought today I could take a shot, which I probably won't, but we'll mention this for next week. A few stocks here that are not on the focus list. Really nothing much happened with the focus list. Baba is the only one showing anything really interesting right now. And we're looking for that move between 85, 86. Now, I thought about taking a pre kind of entry, but the fact that we've got the holiday coming up, 3-4 days of just holding with nothing going on. And then a lot of people seem to be watching this one, so that kind of turned me off to it. But some new stocks here, X, putting in a pretty nice bottoming formation here. And you can see here there's been this big run down from 28 down to 9. And now we're getting some volume coming in. So maybe some of the big guys are building positions in here. So we'll be watching X very closely, another commodity related stock. This is more ag related, and that's Joy. You can see here a big hammer here, kind of a run up here, good volume. So we'll be watching this one. Maybe if this starts to base here, we can make a run to the 50-day moving average. And Yelp here kind of made this run up, and if we look back here. It really was in a downtrend, bottomed, made this run up. Now it's pulled back, and let's see if it fails here or runs up. Again, I'm probably not going to trade these today, but something to add to the focus list to maybe watch next week. And then data, which we haven't talked about in a while, again, had been on a momentum move, broke down, and now maybe kind of bottoming out here. We had nice earnings here, pulled back in, and holding that 50-day after violating it. So kind of a remount play, and we could get a move to 100 here. So one other thing, if we look at pre-market futures, kind of flat here for the S&P and NASDAQ, but take a look here, oil up 1.5%, and we've been watching for that move in oil. Now, I'm not going to get excited about a pre-market 1.5% when it's run down like this, but I am getting interested in a possible bottoming formation here. But again, we don't play catch a falling knife, and we know there have been a lot of fake outs in oil. We want to see something that really tells us to get in, and we don't mind if we miss a little bit of it once the run up starts. But again, something to watch for in oil today. So that's it for the trade report. If there is an alert, I'll send that out. You know, not sure if I'm going to have a pre-market report tomorrow, but I'll probably write up something. And everybody have a wonderful weekend and happy holiday.